Hello students, good morning to all. Today we are going to discuss about the chapter 2, globe, latitudes and longitudes. Okay, in this chapter we will discuss about globe and latitudes and longitudes. Okay, see this figure. So what is this figure? This is the globe. Okay, once all of you see this. So this is a globe, and what do you know about this globe? What is the shape of this globe and what it contains and why it is used? We have to know about all this information. So let's start. See here, globe is a model of the earth. Okay, actually we are living on this earth. Okay now, so it is not possible to see the entire earth. Why? Because we are very small when we compare with this size of earth. Okay, that's why we prepared one model of the earth, that is a globe. Okay, this is a model of the earth, and its structure shape is spherical shape. Spherical means a round shape. Okay, see here what it contains. This globe contains which things? Observe carefully. We can find some vertical lines, some horizontal lines, okay, and some continents, some oceans, everything we can find. So see here, it contains imaginary horizontal and vertical lines. These horizontal and vertical lines are imaginary. Actually, these lines are not present on the earth. Just we have drawn on this globe. Okay, now by imagination. That's why these lines are imaginary lines. And this globe shows continents. We can find continents now. Continents. North America, South America, Africa, Europe, Asia. Okay, now Australia, like this. All continents we can see here. Oceans. Okay, see here. Atlantic Ocean, Indian Ocean. Okay, and Pacific Ocean. All these kinds of oceans also we can see on this globe, and different types of places, mountains, rivers, everything we can find on this globe. And see here, compare this figure with this globe. Like said, no? See here, this line, actually there is no line, but that is an imaginary line that passes through. See here, this is the top portion and this is the bottom portion. Okay, so one imaginary line passing through top north pole to south pole, and around this axis, the earth is rotating. Okay now, see here, based on this imaginary axis, earth is rotating. Okay, next, just now I told you that this globe contains some horizontal lines and some vertical lines. So what are those horizontal lines and vertical lines? Let us see now. See here, all these are horizontal lines. Okay, these horizontal lines are called as latitudes. And see here, vertical lines, vertical like this. Okay, all these vertical lines are called as longitudes. So horizontal lines are called as latitudes, vertical lines are called as longitudes. Now we have to know about these latitudes and longitudes. See here, first of all, let us learn about latitudes. Okay, in the next class we will learn about longitudes. So first of all, observe this figure. In this figure, what do you find? You can see some horizontal lines, okay, and one red color line. What are all these lines? Horizontal imaginary lines. Latitudes means horizontal imaginary lines. All these are horizontal lines and these are imaginary, just drawn on the globe but not present on the earth. Okay, this kind of horizontal imaginary lines are called as latitudes. Okay, and these latitudes are drawn from east to west. Do you know the directions? This is north, this is south, and right side east, left side west. From east to west, like this. Okay, some lines are drawn in this way. Next, also called as parallels. These horizontal lines or latitudes are also called as parallels. Do you know why? What is the meaning of parallel line? For example, let us consider these two lines. Okay, the distance between these two lines is same everywhere. Here the distance, here the distance, here the distance. In all the places, the distance is same. Then these two lines are parallel lines. Here all these are parallel lines. Okay? Why? Because distance between all these lines is equal. Next, number of latitudes 180. Here total number of latitudes are 180. The main latitude is equator, that is 0 degrees. Here you can find one red color line, that is 0 degrees. Okay, now that passes through middle of the earth, that means globe. Okay, so that's why the 0 degrees horizontal line is called as equator. Okay, next. Okay, once observe this figure again. In this figure, above this equator and below this equator, see the numbers first. Here 30 degrees N, one alphabet is there. 60 degrees N, 90 degrees N. Okay, here 15 degrees S, 45 degrees S, 90 degrees S. Why we mention these N and S? Let's see now. If latitude is above the equator, above means upper side, upside. Okay, all these latitudes are above the equator. That's why it is represented by N letter. These numbers are represented by capital N letter. After writing the degrees, we will write N. N means north. N means north. See here, this is north part and this is south part. All these latitudes represented by south, S, and here N. Okay. If latitude is below the equator, it is represented by S letter. All these are below the equator. Okay, below. So these are represented by the symbol S. Okay. Next, let's see some important latitudes on the globe. Okay, the important latitudes are, first of all, let us start with the 0 degrees latitude. This 0 degrees latitude is called as equator. Okay, 0 degree latitude is called as equator. This is equator. Okay, and above this, one more important, 23.5 degrees north latitude. 23.5 north latitude is called as Tropic of Cancer. Okay, see here, there are so many latitudes. 1 degree latitude, 2 degrees, 3 degrees, 4 degrees, like that. 23.5 degree northern latitude is called as Tropic of Cancer. Okay, in the same way, see south side. Here, this is equator. Below this is 23.5 S means south. Okay, this 23.5 degrees south latitude is called as Tropic of Capricorn. Tropic of Capricorn. And above this Tropic of Cancer, one more important latitude, 66.5 degree northern latitude, is called as Arctic Circle. This is Arctic Circle. Okay, and downside here, 66.5 degrees south latitude is called as Antarctic Circle. Arctic Circle, Antarctic Circle. Next, here the point, the top portion. This is 90 degrees north latitude. 90 degrees north latitude. This is called as North Pole. Why? Because it is present in the north side. At the same time, see this south side. This is 90 degrees south latitude. It is called as South Pole. Okay? Once again, 0 degree latitude is called as equator. Next, 23 and half, that means 23.5 north latitude is Tropic of Cancer. Next, downside Tropic of Capricorn. And Arctic Circle, Antarctic Circle, North Pole, South Pole. Okay, these are the important latitudes. Remember the names and value. Next, temperature zones. See here, as the latitude changes, see here, near the equator, temperature is more. Why? Because sun rays directly falls straight. Okay, sun rays falls straight way. That's why the temperature is more near the equator. And if you are going away from the equator, like this, if you are going, then temperature decreases. Here also, going away, decreases, more decreases. Okay? See here, near the equator, temperature is more. That's why it is hot region. This hot region has one name, that is tropical zone. Tropical zone. Why? Because this region is present in between tropics. Tropic of Cancer, Tropic of Capricorn. In the middle, this region is present. That's why this region is called as tropical zone or torrid zone also. Okay, another name, torrid zone. And above this and below this region. Okay. So this is temperate zone. This is also temperate zone. See here, Tropic of Cancer to Arctic Circle. Here 66.5 means Arctic Circle only, no? So in between Tropic of Cancer and Arctic Circle, that is temperate zone. And downside, in between Tropic of Capricorn and Antarctic Circle here. In between these two, the region is temperate. Okay? And from Arctic Circle to North Pole, this region. Here, from Antarctic Circle to South Pole, this region. These two regions are called as polar regions because they are very near to the poles. Okay? They are very near to the poles. That's why they are called as polar regions or polar zones. Here in tropical zone, temperature is more. Next, in temperate zone, somewhat less. And in polar zone, very less. Okay? All these zones are divided based on the latitudes. Okay? This is the importance of latitude. We can divide the different areas as a different temperature zones. And the next topic is about longitudes. So about these longitudes we will discuss in the next class. Okay.